When we change our attitude, we often see some people moving away from us. And I'm also speaking of people who were like our shadow. So they were always by our side. The reason why this happens sometimes is because at a certain point we become fully aware of who we are, and it can happen even for the first time to the middle-aged people, and especially after many different experiences. When this change happens, we often notice that for others can be both a pleasant surprise and a shocking revelation, and on time there are those who stay and those who leave. Let it be. This not happens only when we decide to change our point of view, but also when we learn to love more ourselves. To more confidence I give it, the way we talk to ourselves also changes. And the others, they will begin to want understanding, the improvement we got it, changing so much. And yes, I said improvement, but not necessarily consider it correct or better, but their opinions. When they see you in another new attitude, there will be a clear difference, and there will be those who will see you by the eyes of the beauty, and others by the eyes of the envy, because their moment of maturity and greater personal strength hasn't arrived yet, or they have always been convinced of never to reach it, or worse, they think to not be able to be ready, and more they think this, more they will be right. People are like that. What they don't know scares them, and they are intimidated by it. And just a few people learn to understand and knowing the detachment that happens automatically and often without we doing anything. In the worst cases, a wall is created, and you will find yourself in or out their life. That's right, and my advice is don't suffer about who is gone, but learn to appreciate it who stay, and who there is always been there. You are better now. You have reached another step of your personal growth, and you must never look back, but only learn to elaborate and understanding what your path has taught to you, in good and in bad way. All that pain is served to prepare you for this moment, and you have all my support and a hug from me. Some people say this happens every 5 or 10 years, precisely because every of us, we have different steps of maturations, so live in peace. And don't think about it, because it's normal making drastic life choices in different periods of life. There will be people who will never want to see you happier than themselves, and so there will be the natural selection, and you will find yourself alone, or almost. And it will be fine in any period of your life you will living. It's normal, and we have almost all been there. And as I said before, the self-confidence, the smiles, the freedom, and the more space you will begin to take for yourself, the understanding that you will reach bigger dreams, trust, and the rest. When we love ourselves, everything is amplified, like the very value we give, and this is what you have to defend now. It is precious, and you will realize it only after some time passed to improving your habits, ambitions, attitudes, and much more, making you a person more smart, ready, and positive. It is a path we are taking together, and I'm sure from now on everything will be fine, because from this moment some things we can only go better. There will be always the proud person who will think to has the credit of your change, but the truth is this person doesn't know shit about itself, but it waits for someone else to tell it to it. So don't allow to yourself to suffer about this, because you are not the words people speak to you, you are yourself. So the person who has faced your path with your own shoes. The others are only an external points of view. You are the strength that you find in yourself in the worst moments. Strength arises from us spontaneously. External people can only feed it. Surround yourself with people who know how to welcome the new you. Halloween to yourself to growth with positive people and for whom it is really worth having next to you and having as an aspiration. Always consider your personal strength. It must be turned on like a burning flame, so it becomes energy relevant to your dreams, and that you will also invest in all the things you love, including your favorite person.